This is the all-new 2021 BMW M440i Cabriolet. For those of you who don't know me, I am Samir Umar from BMW Toronto. What we're going to do today is another walk around of this gorgeous car and also a virtual delivery. This is ideally for the client picking it up in a couple of days, and for those viewers who recently just picked one up and would like more information on the car or are thinking of purchasing one fairly soon. So it's going to be a pretty in-depth video of me getting in the car and going through the entire setup and showing you all it is to know about this gorgeous car. So to start, I'm just going to quickly walk around the car, show you the car from the outside. This is the black sapphire metallic paint with the Tacora red Vernasca leather. So you can see it in the shade and in the sunlight. So that's the paint and the shade from that side, and this side the sun's shining on it. So you can see how gorgeous of a paint it is, the metallic chips in there. It's called, again, the black sapphire metallic. We are in sunny Toronto, Canada. So all the standard features I mentioned and the packaging may be different in different countries, so please make a note of that. What I'm talking about is all Canadian spec. So we are at BMW Toronto. So again, for someone looking to purchase a car soon, or the person who just picked it up, what you get standard with the car, right? With an M440 Cabriolet 2021. You do get the remote engine start, that's right, it is standard now. You get the 19-inch M light alloy wheels, double spoke 792M with performance non-run flat tires. Heated steering wheel, M Sport brakes, sport auto transmission with pedal shifters, tire pressure monitor, variable sport steering wheel, alarm system, wind deflector, rear view camera, velour floor mats, auto dimming exterior mirrors, auto dimming interior mirrors, electric seats with driver memory, through loading system, sports seats, adjustable seat side bolsters, storage compartment package, heated front seats, leatherette dashboard, aluminum tetragon trim, park distance control, front and rear, which are basically the parking sensors, automatic climate control, dynamic cruise control, LED headlights with cornering function, high beam assistant, active protection, driving assistant, active guard, front collision warning, luggage compartment emergency unlocking, Sirius XM satellite radio tuner, hi-fi sound system, intelligent emergency call teleservices, connected drive services, connected package professional, BMW Life Cockpit Professional, M Sport suspension, M leather steering wheel, M aerodynamics package, high gloss black window surround, black soft top, smartphone integration, cross traffic alert rear, collision warning with city braking, lane departure warning, blind spot warning, rear collision prevention, and speed limit info. So as you can see, this car and any others, if you're considering a BMW, they do come with a long list of standard features, and you're welcome to compare that with other brands. You'll never see that. You get amazing long list of standard features. There are quite a few things that actually weren't mentioned here. For example, one of them is navigation. That's standard in your car. So now this car was a special car. This was one of the first ones that we got, and it's a launch edition. So it has the HEA package, which gives you the universal remote control, comfort access, air collar, ambient lighting, head-up display, Harman Kardon sound system, wireless charging with extended Bluetooth and USB, Wi-Fi hotspot, park assistance plus with surround view, lumbar support. This one, the wheels were swapped on it, so we went with the 19-inch M light alloy wheels, double spoke 797M, bicolor with performance non-run flat tires. So you can see I love these wheels. They're black and silver, a two-tone with the red brake calipers. So the M Sport brakes in red. high gloss black exterior contents, aluminum fabric trim, which when we go inside we'll see this. It's a beautiful brand new trim for 2021. So yeah, let's I'm gonna put my little cheat sheet down, and then let's just get a little more closer with the car. I'm gonna get inside. But before that, you guys are probably wondering, you want to see the top up, the top go down. So I can, as long as the car has some juice in it, if you've been running it, that car hasn't been sitting for a while, you have some power in the battery, you can operate the soft top from just the key. So here is the key with me. So I can push lock and hold it. Let me just give it some power. Okay, so here we go, lock and hold it. So all I'm doing is holding the lock button, which is the BMW logo. Keep holding it until it completes. As you can see, it's very, very quick. And also all the windows will roll up. And car is completely locked with the roof shut. All right, simple as that. Now you're approaching the car and you just want your top to go down. So again, you push on the unlock button, which is this right here. So push on that and hold it. Just keep holding it. Sorry guys, I let go there for a second. So I let it go for a second, and it interrupted the process. So you saw a little bit of the jerky moment. But otherwise, if you have good power in the car, it's going to go very smoothly. But that's how you could do it. Obviously, you could do it from inside the car as well. I'm going to do another quick walk around, and then we'll get inside the car. Since I'm at the back, let me show you the trunk. So pretty deep trunk, although it's a cabriolet. If you look, really deep. You have a lot of storage underneath, and you do have the folding seats, so the seats could fold flat, and you could have some nice storage there. Golf bags or skis, whatever have you. You do have a 12-volt charger right here. Some nice pocket for storage on both sides. And under that panel is where will be your tire repair kit, because these are non-run flat tires. Now, I did mention that I do have remote engine start, so I'm hoping I've activated that feature from the car. So let's try that as well. We'll do a remote engine start. Guys, look at the paint. I love this gorgeous black sapphire metallic. All right, so that's your car from the outside. Now, again, to do remote engine start, it's very, very simple. On the car has to be locked, so let's make sure we push the lock button. Okay, so the car is locked. And then all you're gonna do is, again, push the lock button 3 times and then let go. So 1, 2, 3. And the car starts up for you. To switch it off, you would do the exact same, the lock button, which is the BMW logo, push it 3 times and let go. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, and let go. The car switches off. Now, without further ado, let's get in the car. And guys, if I do end up going a bit faster, it's because I don't want the video to go too long. And even with the standard features, the options that I mentioned, if something in there that you didn't understand, please do ask me in the comments below, and I can explain that further. So now your memory settings are on the door. A few things have changed. Your Harman Kardon sound system upgrade, your seat settings on the left, on either side of the seats. Your heated steering wheel has now moved to the center right there, right below where it says airbag. Yeah, so let's get in the car. Okay, so most of the stuff is pretty self-explanatory, but I will still go through that. That's your air collar to switch on and off for driver, for passenger. That's to control your rooftop, to pull the roof down and pull it back up. Okay, these are your drive mode settings right here. So your auto hold for your brakes, adaptive. You have Eco Pro, Comfort, Sport. That's your engine start stop, your park assistant, your camera controls, and that's your traction control off. Again, this is called the iDrive with the knob here, and this is also a touchpad, so I can use my finger and write alphabets and letters with it. Okay, so let's switch off that music. And this is, guys, the aluminum, the fabric aluminum trim. Really nice trim for 2021. It's basically a must-have for a lot of people right now. I've noticed a lot of people ordering cars want that trim in there, so yes, you could order that. Okay, so yeah, let's start with this. I'm gonna put the key down. That's your wireless charging tray, and also to activate the digital key in there. So let's go through the iDrive. Of course, it is a touch screen. I don't want to touch it and put fingerprints on there. It's also times of COVID, so that's why we're doing this digital virtual delivery and explaining features like this versus sitting in the car with the client. So then I can send them off the video and they have it, and you viewers can take advantage of that as well. So I'm used to using the iDrive controls, so mostly I'll be using this for controls. Once I'm done with the car, I'm gonna wipe it down again for the third time and re-sanitize the whole car. Okay, so let's go. This is I push the home button. This is my home screen. I can touch as well. But let's go under media. I did activate Sirius XM radio, which is a satellite radio. You get a free 6-month subscription. So just activated that. The customers will have it for 6 months. Again, this refers to Canadian spec, Canadian cars. In the US or different countries may be different. Okay, I'm leaving it at channel 53, which I like listening to. So I'm just going to leave it at that. COM is your communications, anything to do with your phone. Again, if you want to pair your phone, you would come under here, tap on mobile devices, go under new device right there, phone calls and audio, and then switch on your Bluetooth settings and look for this BMW 08231 or whatever your car shows, and then pair your phone through that. Once you're paired wirelessly, you do have access to Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well. And this, again, I'm referring to the 2021. So that's your navigation here to enter destination. Again, you can talk to your car as well. So say you want to pair your phone, you can say, "Hey BMW, pair my phone."
You can connect your mobile phone in this menu.
All right, so as simple as that, and it'll take you to the screen where you need to pair your phone. You can do a lot of different commands. I can say, "Hey BMW, change ambient lighting to green."
Okay, I've selected the lighting color green with contour.
Okay, so it's a daylight. You can barely see it, but you notice it was lilac before. I changed it to green. I'm going to change it back. "Hey BMW, change ambient lighting to lilac."
Unfortunately, that function is currently not.
"Hey BMW, change ambient lighting to lilac."
That function is currently not available.
Okay, I accidentally checked push the iDrive control, so it's acting up. But yes, you just saw me change it from lilac to green, so yes, you can command it and it will do it. Let's try a few other things that you could do since I'm on the topic. "Hey BMW, 11 Sunlight Park Road."
Hello, what can I help you with?
11 Sunlight Park Road.
All right, Our next destination is 11 Sunlight Park Road, Toronto, Ontario.
All right, so 11 Sunlight Park is where we are located. That's our dealership address. It's taking me to the front entrance here. You can see how easy that was. I just say, hey BMW, or hello BMW, and it picks that up and just say the address and it'll take you there. I can do that same thing where, hey BMW, find me a coffee shop, or hey BMW, find me a pizza place close to me, things like that, and it'll do that for you, okay? So that's your navigation. Very, very easy to use. If you want to use it manually, you would click on navigation there and go where to enter your destination and you're good. Or my destinations is your previous destinations. For example, 11 Sunlight Park would show up in there. Hey BMW. Hey BMW. Cancel destination.
I've ended the guidance.
All right, and you can end the guidance just like that. Main brains of the car is under the option there. You say car where it's settings, but before that, let's go to apps. Let me show you a few things here. So once you come into your car and you've paired your phone via Bluetooth, you'll get more access to these. Again, you can just tap on Apple CarPlay. Your phone will give you a prompt. Would you like to use Apple CarPlay? Click on that and that's it. You're connected to Apple CarPlay. Same thing goes for Android Auto users as well, so Android phone users. Install apps. So there are quite a few apps in the car. Obviously, you can get a few more apps. Personal Assistant, BMW Assist, all that stuff that you can see on the screen here. I'm not going to go through each one. Main one is the BMW lap timer that you can use. Really fun stuff if you're into track timing. For M cars or cars like this with a little bit more power and you take it on the track, you could do that. Another really nice one, car has a built-in drive recorder, which is BMW's version of a dash cam. Now the car has full cameras around, one in the front, two on the sides, two on either sides, and then one in the back. So 4 cameras. It uses that to record an incident ideally, but you can do a scenic route as well. Total time it can record is 40 seconds, so 20 seconds immediately before a collision and 20 seconds after. So if you do have an impact, it's going to pre-record and save the 20 seconds prior to that and then 20 seconds after that. So you have a full 40-second recording as proof of incidents of whose fault that was. If you want to store it on a flash drive later and share it with your insurance company, things like that, you could do that. Okay, so simple as that. Again, some other cool stuff. If I get access to pair my phone with this car, then you have something called automatic windows. You can command the car, hey BMW, lower my windows, things like that. It'll do it for you. So let's go under car, which is main settings. This is what I want to show the person picking up the car, and obviously you viewers interested in this if you've just picked up a car thinking of having one. So let's go under car, under settings. We'll go to the first tab here, which is general settings. Date and time set to auto, so it will take care of your daylight savings, all that good stuff. Date format right now set to day, month, year, but obviously you can select what you like and change it from there. Let's go under general settings again. So date and time, language set to English. Personal assistant is important. This is where you would come to activate your voice command features. So again, you would come under voice command, go under wake word and activate that. Wake word on, that's the only time it will work for you, okay? Excuse me. Units, what we use here in Canada, sound system adjustments, so voice, so your bass, treble, all that good stuff. The car has a Harman Kardon sound system, so I've activated Logic 7 Surround, so it's going to sound really good. Touchpad is referring to the dial pad that I am using. Pop-ups, so what you would like to see on your screen pop up. Getting started is like what I'm doing right now is unwrapping, basically kind of like unwrapping a new phone and setting it up from scratch. This is what I'm doing here, setting up the car. Speed warning, yes, you could check mark that and set up your speed if you want to be alerted at that time that, hey, I'm exceeding speed, so the car will warn you. Fatigue and focus alert, I've set it to sensitive. You can go down a bit, switch it off, standard or sensitive. Sensitive will tell you if you're too tired on a long drive and you keep swerving off of your lane, the car will tell you, okay, pull over, grab a coffee, or it's time to take a break, or recommend a break for you. Reset trip data, obviously for trip planning, you could do all that good stuff. Engine sound, this is really neat. You can always have it for sporty, balance, or reduce. I kept it on depending on driving mode. So if you're driving in sport mode, the engine's going to sound a bit more throatier. Oops. So let's go back on the car. Settings, general settings, engine sound. So data privacy, make sure this is on all services, including analysis. You can select one option at a time, but you'll notice your connected app is not going to work very well with it. A lot of your connection features are not going to work very well unless you have this on. The car needs to connect with your phone. Your phone needs to connect with the car well with all services to work properly. Mobile devices, you can come under here and pair, but we just did that earlier. Wireless charging tray is referring to that tray right there. It'll set your phone down and it has a wireless charging. So as long as your phone is equipped with wireless charging, it'll charge it wirelessly. And also for digital key. So it's activated reminder, which means if you leave your phone and you're walking out of the car will ding at you, remind you, hey, you've left your phone behind. Remote software upgrade, you can do that stuff from here. I would leave it to the technicians, but if your car needs an upgrade, it will show you upgrade available or new software available, and you can do it remotely. Just say okay, go out, lock your car. By the time you come back, it's already done. Okay, let's go to driving mode. Sport individual, Eco Pro individual. You can set these up individually if you like. I'm gonna leave it at factory settings right now. Exterior lighting, everything again self-explanatory here. Pathway lighting is right now set to 20 seconds. You can go higher on that or go lower in the second timing. This is basically when you lock your car, your headlights in the evening time stay on to illuminate your driveway, your pathway, so you can see your way. And then after you're in, like 20 seconds, if it takes you that long, the lights would switch off. Driver assistance, this is good. So safety and warning, I've set forward collision warning to early, lane departure warning to early. It does have steering intervention for that option as well, and active blind spot detection for early. Obviously, you can tame these down or switch it off if you're not a fan of these. I keep it on for safety. Speed limit assistance, I've shown, let's select that to show current limit. So it'll show me that. You can adjust it manually as well or switch it off. And warn when speeding, excess speed display, all that good stuff there. So again, you can custom tailor it to your preferences. Parking and maneuvering, so automatic PDC activation, which is your park distance control, which is the beep 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 sound. It is active PDC with brake intervention. So the car has a GPS-based surround view camera, and it can allow us to use that feature to parallel and perpendicular park. So while the car is doing it, I've activated the braking feature. So emergency braking in the rear and emergency braking on sides. So when the car is doing that motion, if someone passes or runs behind you, a kid, pet, cyclist, whatever have you, the car will brake. Or someone sitting next to you in a car, just you didn't know they were there and they open the door, the car detects a movement, it will brake. So it's better safe than sorry. Automatic parking is on. Cross traffic warning is on. Panorama view GPS based is on. Volume PDC. So this is your volume for your beep 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 sound. If you can hear that. So I'm going to leave it at factory settings. Steering wheel feedback, I've set it to strong. So if you are swerving off your lane or, whatever, anytime you get off your lane or the car is trying to warn you about something, the steering is going to vibrate, and that's a strong setting. So the car is trying to tell you something. Obviously, if you're not a fan of very strong vibration, you can take it to medium or light. I like a bit of vibration. I like to have that warning, so I leave it at strong. But again, you can custom tailor it to your preferences. Displays. So displays, here you can set it up. Head-up display is on. It's activated. I'm not sure if you guys can see it in the windshield. See in the distance square box with 0 kilometers showing right now. So that's the speed I'm sitting at. Guess it went away. Okay. I'm not sure if you guys can see it on camera, but I can see it. Okay, so brightness is set to medium. Let's set up the height as well. Head-up display was off, so okay, let's switch that back on. height to medium as well. So now you guys can probably see it in the distance. Kind of floats in front. See where that blue car is. You'll see it. So it's really nice. It's really, you get the full visibility of the windshield, nothing blocking you, but you get key information there. So I can do my music selection right there as well. If you see that menu pop up, I'm doing that just by this dial right here. So I swipe through and it brings up my music. I can depress it in to select a different station or song or whatever have you. Same thing for your phone. When your phone is paired, you can push on the phone button and it will show you a recent call list by scrolling through here, and then push the number you want to dial and it will just do it for you. Okay, so additional displays, driver assistance, speed limit assistance, all that good stuff. Again, this is something that you would like to play with and custom tailor to your preferences. Again, if I'm going too fast and maybe I'm assuming you're understanding this and you're not, please write me in the comments below and I'll be happy to explain those to you. Instrument panel is referring to this screen right here, your speedometer gauges. So right now the central display area is set to route preview. You can set it up to map view. So right now if you see the center is empty, if I go to map view, maps populate up. Let me start the car. Okay, so you see maps populate up. When I change that to route preview, the screen changes and this will now give you turn-by-turn directions there. You can switch it off if you like, or you can have reduce mode, so you can choose what you want to see there and all that good stuff. So even with engine display, you can display power meter, tachometer, and different stuff, right? Even if you notice on the right side of the screen, I have my music display, what I'm playing. But if I push on this BC button right here on the stock, right in that corner right there, if you see it, if I keep pushing this button, it will change what it needs to display here. So if you see that. Right, simple as that. Control display is this screen that we're looking at. So most of what we can do is just switch it on or adjust the brightness there. Driving mode view is check mark, so that means when you go to sport, eco, or comfort, the display here changes color, so it goes to red, white, or blue. Doors, vehicle access, so let's set this up. I can activate my digital key from here. I place my card key there and activate, and it will activate. Comfort access, so right now it is set to where I come to the door, grab the handle, the car unlocks. When I walk away, the car locks. But I can also check mark this. If you're a fan of this, do it. So unlock when approaching, you don't even have to grab the door handle, and lock when walking away. So you shut all the doors, the car is, everything is shut, walk away and the car will just lock for you. Okay, and again, these options you can custom tailor to your preferences. I've check marked almost everything except for one option, which is unlock at end of trip. For safety, if you're by yourself, it's late at night, you don't want the car to unlock itself once you've come and parked the car, unless you're sure you want to get out and there's no one around you. So you could do that. It's now weather is warming up, snow is no more, so I've check marked this option. Fold mirrors in when locked. So when you lock the car, mirrors will fold in. When you unlock the car, mirrors will fold out. In the winters, do remember, a lot of ice and stuff gets in there, snow, so that may ruin your motor if it's getting jammed up. So make sure to uncheck that. Kind of ideally leave your mirrors open all the time, because you don't want to unfold when there's ice in there, because you're pressuring the motor too much to kind of break that ice away. What else? Let's go to interior lighting. This is where you can manually come in and adjust your ambient lighting. So ambient lighting feature is on. You can switch it off if you like to. Lots of different colors here. Let's go back to lilac. Looks really nice in the evening time, so I'm going to go with that. The customer is coming with his wife, so we'll leave it for her. You know, happy wife, happy life. We'll leave it for her, and if they want to change it to a different color, they can. Obviously, you can have individual colors per driver, which stores to your personal profile in the car or to your personal key settings. Brightness is set to max, dynamic lighting is on, and dimmed for night driving is off, because I like it brighter in the nighttime. But yes, you can check mark that, so it will dim for you a bit in evening times. Climate control. This also is a really nice feature, guys. You should know where to come in to activate your remote engine start. If your car is pre-built with that feature, you need to come into right here, climate control. Click on that, go all the way down to preconditioning ventilation, go under remote engine start, and make sure that is check marked. When you click on that, you'll get a warning. So hit OK, and then you basically activate that feature. If in your car you have that feature and it's not working, this is why it's not working, because you haven't activated that. So let's go back to settings. We were under climate control. We did that. We can, of course, precondition a car and all that good stuff from our phone app, from within the car. Again, if you want more information on that, please ask me in the comments below. I'll be happy to show you that. Keys and button settings. I've set it to when you unlock the car, it's only the driver's door. You could set it to all doors. Again, this is a safety feature. If you're by yourself, you don't want anyone else to jump in your car. You just want the driver's door to unlock ideally. Again, if you have your key on you, press it twice and you can unlock it, or on either door, driver's side or passenger, you have the lock unlock button. Tailgate, when you unlock your trunk, it's just your trunk, not the trunk and the doors. So that's what that's set up to. But you can set it up to tailgate and doors both. And I believe that's about all for this. A quick access button. A lot of people wonder about this. Is this for your safety features? So if I push on that, it brings you to this menu. You can go to configure individual, and again, your forward collision warning, lane departure warning, steering intervention, and active blind spot detection. You can adjust it through here. If the light is completely yellowish green, whatever you want to call it, I say green. If the light is completely green, that means these features are all on. If it's an amber light, that means one of them got deactivated, or you deactivated one of those features accidentally or intentionally. Okay. So that's about it. I don't know what else to say. Again, if you have any questions, please ask me in the comments below. I do appreciate you watching this video and watching it to the end. For those of you who haven't subscribed to the channel, I would really appreciate you to click on the subscribe button. Do like the video if this was helpful to you. Please do share it with family and friends with similar interests. Of course, click on the bell icon for more informative content, for some fun videos I do, some short videos I do on a lot of different cars, a lot of different models. You'll see me. Again, thank you so much for your business, these customers. And for those of you watching my channel, to watching my videos, I really appreciate it. It's because of your likes, your support, your comments, you subscribing and you clicking on the bell icon is why I keep doing these. Really appreciate your support, and please do continue to do so. I guess I'll see you guys on the next one. But before I end this video, I'm going to go outside and show you a nice brief look of the car again. So I did that all by just my key, by holding the lock button. And once again, guys, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell icon, comment below what you like, what else you would like to see, and do share the video with family and friends, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching.